Thor's journey to Jotunheim with the giant Skrymir. One day, Thor, Loki, and a servant named Thjalfi set out on a remarkable journey to the mysterious land of Jotunheim. After traveling for far too many miles, they discovered a massive cave and decided to rest there for the night. However, their relaxation was unexpectedly interrupted by a deep, intense rumbling sound, echoing like a mighty thunderstorm shaking the earth. When they finally awoke, they realized that the cavern's entrance was actually the giant's hand, wrapped around the world, gripping it tightly. Skrymir greeted them in a deep, booming voice and proudly offered to travel in their company. He carried their food in a massive sack, securely tied before they set off. That night, while Thor carefully tried to open the giant's sack to get a tasty snack, he discovered the knot was too tight for him to untie. Exhausted, he resolved to strike Skrymir with the powerful hammer. Mjolnir during his sleep. Thor wielded the hammer all the way down with the utmost force. But Skrymir merely stirred in his sleep, mumbling a mixture of doubt and astonishment. Thor was initially shaken. He persisted in hitting the giant with even more force, Mjolnir cracking Skrymir's skull with unexpected ferocity. However, the giant merely scratched his head in confusion, saying in a calm voice, "Did a leaf fall on my head?" Thor was left astounded. He fought with all his might for a final, last shocking blow, Mjolnir striking Skrymir's head with such force that the ground shook. But the giant only shifted in his sleep, softly saying, "Was that a bird's feather?" Thor was perplexed. His hammer had never failed him before. The next morning, Skrymir regained his strength and said, if Thor was heading to Utgard, the sacred kingdom of the giants, he was warned it was better for him not to go there. He then walked away, leaving the brave heroes in astonishment, and before long they arrived in Utgard. There they were met with challenging contests from the mighty giant king, Utgard Loki. Thor initially lacked success in drinking from a magnificent horn, lifting a cat and wrestling with a savvy old woman. However, Utgard Loki eventually divulged the truth behind each challenge's origins. The horn was connected to the immense ocean itself, so no one could pass. The cat was in reality a mighty creature known as Jörmungandr, the world-renowned snake, who had been lifted so high it was almost unbearable. The ancient woman was nothing less than old age, an unbeatable creature that could never be vanquished. Despite his setbacks, Thor had managed to shake things up within the world and its foundations, inspiring everyone there to be grateful for their own incredible strength. The story highlights both what Thor's incredible abilities can achieve and the realities of his own limits within the world he sought to conquer. It also hints the ultimate battle between Thor's godly foe, Jörmungandr, during Ragnarok.